What is up, synthesizers? I hope you're well. I was just out here on my balcony in the morning and I was thinking a lot about this idea of falling in love with your niche. So I thought I'd jump on, record a quick video for you guys, because really this lesson has been a huge lesson throughout my journey of being an educational creator. So there was a point that I had a YouTube channel, over 500,000 subscribers. I mean, I still have it. I just don't upload to it at the moment. I still have it, but there was a point I was uploading, growing, videos getting hundreds of thousands of views, and I was making $100,000 a month, and everything was amazing. And most people in that scenario would keep doing that for as long as humanly possible, but I quit and I started again. And there's a lot of reasons for that. But the more time goes on, the more I realized that one of the large parts of me doing that was I completely fell out of love with my niche. See, I had been creating content for people like me back when I was 18, 19, 20 years old. And these sorts of people are interested in dopamine detoxing, and they're interested in productivity, and they're interested in general mindset stuff, and they're interested in very beginner level stuff, which is amazing. And there's a place for that sort of stuff. But as I had grown and evolved and matured, I became so different to the people that I was creating for that it felt very unnatural. I was no longer learning lessons and then sharing them. I was trying to figure out what do these people want so that I could create for them. And it made it painful. And it made me not want to help them. It made me not want to create content. It made me not want to serve them, which is detrimental to a synthesizer business. In a synthesizer business, the person who's able to help a niche the most wins. The people that's able to transform a group of people by helping them solve their problems and share solutions more effectively than their competitors, that's the person that wins. But because I didn't want to create for these people, I wasn't helping them much anymore, or it was difficult and painful, which of course, if something's really difficult and really painful to do, you're not going to do it to the best of your ability, which meant that I felt like that I could no longer compete. And then when I started Synthesizer, which was fully for free with no intention of monetization, all of a sudden, the passion came back. I was in love with the person that I was creating for again. I was creating for educational creators. I was creating for people that wanted to make an impact. I was creating for people that wanted to build a life of freedom for themselves. I was creating for passionate people about certain topics who wanted to become the best in the world at that thing. And they wanted to help other people solve problems that they've solved. Of course, for me personally, that's a group of people that I love. That's a group of people that I want to help as much as humanly possible, and I don't care if I get anything back. I just want to help them. Partially because that group of people is so much closer to who I am at my core than previously. So because I'm so much more in love with this niche of synthesizers and educational creators, I want to help. I want to give. I want to understand, I want to create, I want to help solve problems, which of course puts me in a position where I'm able to do it with velocity and energy, which is going to help me beat the competition, which is going to help me win, which is going to make things more enjoyable for me, which is going to end up long-term generating more income and more revenue. Everything just gets easier and more fun and more profitable when you love your niche. So that's the idea. Drop in the comments below a yes or a no, or how about this? Drop on a scale from 1 to 10 how much you love your niche. 1 is I hate it, 10 is I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm really curious to see where you guys fit on the spectrum. And sometimes a little pivot can get you to a niche that you love, which will help you build goodwill and add value and help and solve problems and become the best in your niche. So, hope you guys are doing well, synthesizers. Let me know if you want me to see more videos like this. This is just chill. I'm literally just on my balcony and I was like, all right, I'm gonna record a video. Hopefully it's not too loud. Sometimes there's planes that go over here. Not often, but sometimes. And the waves crash, so it could be too loud. That definitely looks like it's some sort of like a flex. But honestly, my favorite part about this balcony is this tree. This tree is super cool. it adds to the view and experience a lot. Probably because I grew up in a forest. Anyway, at this point I'm rambling, but I hope you're doing well, synthesizers, and let me know if you want to make more of these videos, and 1 to 10, let me know what you think.